Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Crazy Boy and today we are going to do our second commentary on the channel. Before we start this video, I do want to tell you something very important, and it's about our schedule. Normally I'm uploading weekly videos every Wednesday, but we are going to change it on Friday. I hope you don't mind it, because my real life schedule changed a bit and I don't have time to upload on Wednesdays anymore. So I'm going to focus on Friday. This week we are going to have two videos, so this one right now that you are hearing and seeing, and one more on Friday. And after that I will always be posting on Fridays, and I'm not going to change that date anymore. It's the first and last time. And if I do have extra content, I will be uploading it in the weekends or throughout the week. Before we start this video, as always, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell icon so that you don't miss any new future videos. And if you do like my content and you want to help out, don't forget to like and share so that we can grow bigger as a community. Let's get started and let's get into our first game. Getting into the game, guys, we are on Malinovka. We are going to watch Morvan playing his EBR, and it's a tier 10 game, so there are no tier 8s or tier 9s, 3 arties and 2 light tanks in both teams. The advantage is that right now in Morvan team there are 2 EBRs, and in the enemy team there is just only one. So I do take this as an advantage, because the EBRs are moving faster than normal light tanks. And as you can see, Morvan used a double bush mechanic right there, so that he isn't going to get spotted and he can put a free shot in that T100 LT. And the enemy team wasn't really that great in the beginning, and I'm going to tell you why. There were 2 light tanks, T100 LT and EBR 105. In most of the cases you wanna try to spot as many enemies as possible, but if you stand 2 lights on the same flank, it's just a waste of view range, you know, because you're not going to spot double as good, you're just going to spot the same enemies, you know. So in Morvan team, the other EBR got on mid, and sadly he died, because every time you're just going to die on mid, you're going to get easily spotted and there are going to be a lot of enemies sniping for you. So Morvan tried a very different position. A more aggressive one, but in the same time a more safe one, you know, because it's safe here. Artists are not really going to shoot you. And is he going to manage to put that shot into EBR? Yes, he is. So Morvan is trying to kill the enemy EBR so that he can spot without problems. And it seems like the enemy EBR managed to put a HE round into him. But right now he's just one-shottable, so the enemy EBR is going to play a lot more passive, you know. He's going to take a break from being that aggressive. And 60 TP is going on the hill. Morvan is going to try again to spot right here in the same position. TVP is still there, nobody's shooting TVP, I don't get it why, but still. So there is Centurion, another 60 TP and Udes. The enemy team is a bit of campy, should I say, like they are not really trying to push or not really trying to get a heal, but just sniping. And in those situations what you want to do is try as much as possible to spot the enemies and get as much assistance as possible. There is no reason for you to STB just fell off the cliff. There is no reason for you to be a hero, you know. You don't have to fight with all of them. Object 140 is very smart right there, because he is going to be hulled down. Sadly for him, artists are not going to forgive him, and T100 LT just shot from the base, kind of the base, you know. Like he shot from the direction of the base. And right now Morvan is relocating, very good of him, and he didn't really had much of a choice, because if he would get spotted again, T100 would have put one shot more into him. So it was very good of him to relocate and try something new. But as I'm watching this replay right now with you guys, I'm understanding that Morvan wasn't really sure where should he go. Like, should he relocate on the other side or should he stay here? And it's very normal of not being sure, because as you can see, E4 and 277 and T100 LT were spotted on the left flank, so there is a big chance STB is not alone, you know. It's always a risk going somewhere where enemies are not spotted yet. And as I told you, there is T100 LT sniping. Our EBR did a very great job here by spotting him and managing to do a tracking shot damage, because he got assisting damage from the track. Well played, Morvan, and good job for spotting that T100 LT. So 1 light out of the game. There is only one more EBR. Morvan is going to try and kill that STB, I think, and yes, he is. Sadly, he missed. Now he has to be careful, because I think E4 is still in the base. There is really no reason for E4 to push the hill, you know. E4 is a tank destroyer. He's just going to wait for the enemies and snipe. And right now Morvan knows that, so he's just going to go away. Is he going to kill the STB? And sadly, he didn't manage to kill the STB for a second time. He did try his best, and 277 still managed to kill him. So maybe Morvan didn't kill the enemy, but he got him spotted, and that was enough for his team to kill him. And right now he has 2k damage assist and 1.5k damage. It's good, you know, it's not really the great game, but still there is plenty of HP in the game. So let's see, what is Morvan going to do? Is he going to go in those bushes and play passively, or is he going to go very aggressive? And he is going to do an active spot. Not really a bad choice by him, he just has to be careful, and 277s are in the base. Okay, that's something I didn't expect myself, I will be honest with you, because most of the time the heavies are going to take the hill. Or I don't know, they are going to be sniping on lane A4, A5. Never ever have I seen 277s just sniping in the base. But still, it seems like 277s can snipe from the base. Not really that great of a tank when it comes to sniping, but yeah. So 140 is trying to kill our player right here, and he managed to put one into Morvan. He's one-shottable right now, so he has to be very careful. He is going to put one shot into the back, and that was a very close skull, but he didn't die. So congrats to him. He was barely centimeters from being killed from a ram. A very well played game, well thought of him to change the flank. The enemy team is literally dying. There is no chance that they can turn around the game or do something heroic. 2 tanks and 3 artists are not going to change the game in any way possible. It was a very good game by Morvan and well played for trying the passive spot, but he saw that passive spot wasn't really working, so he just switched to active one. And that's the thing what most of the players don't understand. Like they keep asking for give me a position, or give me that, or lead me that, or no, man. Just you have to think every game, and literally every game is going to be played different. The enemy tanks are going to stay different, your allies are going to stay different, the situations are going to be different, and you just have to play along and adapt to the game itself. Let's see what he did manage to take in the more detailed stats. As you can see from the more detailed stats, sadly, he didn't manage to take the ace. It was a very close game. He managed to take 7.6k damage assist and 2.7k damage from himself. So that's around 10.3k damage combined. So it was a very close game to be almost 10k and a half. A very well played game in my opinion. Congrats to Morvan for taking this amazing game, switching from passive to active spot. Well played, man, and congrats to you. Good luck onto your future battles. If you got so far, thank you very much for watching, and you are the best. If you do wanna support me more, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and hit that notification bell icon so that you don't miss any new future videos. And see you next time, guys, on this Friday.